right, we're on Taharot, Perek Aleph Mishnah Tet. 9th Mishnah in the first chapter of Masechet Taharot. In order to understand this Mishnah, we actually have to jump ahead to Perek Vav, Perek Bet Mishnah Vav. So through the magic of video, we're going to jump there right now. Boom. That was pretty impressive, right? Okay, so why is this important? So the Mishnah says the following. When we're talking about Tumat Mashke, and it's a question of relative Tuma. So the Mishnah says the following. If you have a Sheni Shebechulin. So let's go back. Let's take a look at our chart. We have this is our familiar Tuma chart. I can make it a little bit bigger. It's a familiar Tuma chart. And so we're going to talk about these cases here. You have Av, it's like a sheretz. Okay? The sheretz is like a creepy crawly animal. If it touches anything, it makes it a Rishon. Rishon touches food, it makes it a Sheni. Okay? And then if food touches Truma, the Truma becomes a Shlishi. And the Truma touches kodshim, kodshim becomes a Revi'i. And what we're going to learn is that the word for liquid is totally different. Okay, so it says, this is a Mishnah, Hasheni shebechulin. If I have Sheni, a food that was touched by a Rishon, mitame mashke chulin. Now, it could be mitame mashke, liquids. We're more machmir about liquids. Okay, the Mishnah says, chol apostel et truma, anything that passes truma, which is a Sheni, mitame mashke liot chila. It returns the mashke to be chila means it makes it a Rishon. The liquid becomes a Rishon. Uposel leochlei truma. Okay, and therefore it's posel food. The liquid then is posel food for ochlei truma. So and it's posel ochlei truma. But we're focusing on it. Mitame mashke chulin. It makes mashke chulin, liquid chulin, liot chila. So it's like it revives the liquid of chulin, even if it's only a sheni. And that's an important factor for us. And we'll see the same thing vis-a-vis kodshim as well. Okay, mitame mashke liot chila. It makes it liot chila. It makes it a rishon vis-a-vis. So it's almost like if you have a sheni, it can then revamp the liquid and then make it a rishon again, which is very, 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 very unusual. Let's go back to our Mishnah. Boop. Says the Mishnah, Kikrot HaKodesh. If I have loaves of kodshim, okay, loaves of shter lechem and lechem b'panim u'menachok yotzevim. So I'm just going to use your imagination. You have bread, loaves of bread. Now remember, they're touching each other. Now we're going to explain this Mishnah according to the Bartender explains it. Shebeto gumotei mayim mikudashim. In their gumot, guma is their holes, in their like crevices. It's like Thomas's English muffins. They're baked and they have liquid in them. They have mayim mikudashim. There's liquid of kodesh. Okay, shayu b'toch gumot she'ala kikar. In the holes on the loaves, mayim shenasu al taharat kodesh. Water that was drawn in taharat. What happened? Nitmeit echad mehem b'sheretz. If one of them becomes tamei, one of these loaves, a weasel touches one of the loaves. Now this is obviously not the loaves because they're whatever, but it doesn't matter. One of them touches the loaves, and inside these crevices is kodshim liquid. Okay, so each one is wet. So says the Mishnah, v'naga hakikar shenitma b'sheni, v'asheni b'sheni, and they all are touching one another. Afilu em mea, says the Mishnah. Kulam Tameo, they're all gone. How is that possible? They didn't touch the water in the loaf. Ella naga kol kikar b'chavri, but they're touching each other. Nitmeu kulam. They're all tamei. Why? Shechibat hakodesh, our love of, our connection to kodshim, osek ilu amashke v'shoch kol kikar, shunaset chila. Remember we said, the liquid is a tchila. It makes it a rishon. So therefore, the sheretz is an av, makes this bread a rishon. The liquid in the bread becomes a sheni. But then what happens is, so the bread becomes a rishon, and it makes the liquid. This one makes the second one a sheni, okay, and then the second one, that one a shlishi. But the liquid in it says no. Now you're a rishon and a sheni, and then bump back. So the liquid in the kodshim, because it's a chiba, right? Once you get to the second or the third loaf, I think it was, right? The sheretz touches one, that touches another, and that touches a third. Now, but the third now has liquid in it. That's a shlishi. But the shlishi liquid bumps it up and makes the liquid a rishon. Chila, we said. Okay, and it's not now bumps it up to a sheni. Next one, shlishi. Liquid, sheni, shlishi, liquid, sheni. I hope I'm being clear. That's the liquid is a chiba, it's a love of a kodesh. Kilu mashken naset chila becomes a rishon, and then you're messed over. But if it was truma, it wouldn't be true. It makes it in truma. We don't hold that. We only worry about it in kodshim. So you worry about that for your kodshim bread. But truma, as we said, mitamei shnayim uposel echad. Mitamei shnayim uposel echad is a phrase for, right, the thing touches one, mitamei shnayim, that's a rishon, that's a sheni, the truma, and then posel echad means it makes a shlishi, the truma, that's only for kodshim, not for truma, that's posel echad. That's the mitamei shnayim, rishon, sheni, and posel echad in the shlishi. That's only for truma, but not for all of them. But im yesh beinehem mashke tofeach, if there's mashke tofeach means dripping liquid, af b'truma hakol tamei. Then in truma, then everything would be tamei. Why? Because in that case, hamashke tofeach sheben kol kikar v'kikar, the liquid in each one, chozer liot chila, umetamei hakikar shenogeh bo lasot sheni v'chein leolam. If there's real liquid in there, let's go back to our loaves. Okay, this is the sheretz satisfaction. That's rishon, sheni. Okay, then but the liquid on it makes it a rishon, sheni, sheni, and so on and so forth, and they have their friends, and their friends, and therefore, if there's mashke tofeach, if there's liquid, tofeach means dripping, af b'truma kol tamei, even truma, it's all tamei. It's a complicated Mishnah, a little bit confusing. I hope I explained it well. If you have comments or questions, please email me or send me a WhatsApp, rspoter@gmail.com. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalma. Make it a great day.